Alright folks, so here we are, issue 2 of Men's Magazine. A lot of people have asked me if this magazine is an MRA magazine or basically a continuation of MRM, or if it's something else. And the answer to that question, of course, is that it's something else. Much of the men's movement is finger-pointing and blaming, and while this is indeed a role of much of activism, it's not the whole picture. We need to begin to address some of the issues facing men head-on. Issues like male suicide and the government complacency about the same, or unequal treatment before the law, or simply the way boys are raised to be sacrificial lambs for the nearest woman. The men's movement is not simply about attacking feminism, even if that route is the most effective one to combat the hatred of men. Chivalry plays a large role in the predicament men find themselves in. So does acquiescence to vague assertions of authority over common decency or sense. We live in a time when no one can be taken seriously unless they have a degree, that nothing can be known without first being studied. We live in a time when the appeal to authority is not only acceptable, but the law of the land in many cases. Just as there is no requirement that one have a degree in women's studies in order to criticize feminism, yet, it's equally valid to say one can criticize anything political without a political science degree, and for that matter, one can question science without having a degree in a STEM subject as well. Frankly, if the expert can't explain these questions in plainly understood language, there's something fishy going on. Usually when people try to hide something behind their expertise, they say it's too complicated to solve easily, but then don't explain why. Too complicated to talk about, but vitally important to implement, of course. Well, right here in this magazine, we delve into those things the politicians and lawyers want you to think are too complicated for the average person. We ask the questions that journalists and the mainstream media seem to continually forget to ask. We explore ideas deemed too controversial by the media, meaning too critical of PC sacred cows, and we expose their hypocrisy and that of the political class. In short, we ask questions the establishment doesn't want you to know even exist, let alone hear answered, and we credit our readership with the intelligence to make their own decisions. Sound like a big grab bag of hyperbole to you? Can't believe there could be anything that opens your eyes like that and gives you a big eureka moment? Well, come on by menzmagazine.blogspot.com. Give an issue or two a try. Decide for yourself.